idea that we have only 140 characters to use, and that includes the link that you might be adding. How does one navigate in such a small space?
So my formula is 3 hashtags and a hook. I even wrote a song. Actually, a friend of mine and I brainstormed this variation of the Bon Jovi song "Living on a Prayer," and the chorus is, "I like to tweet. It's better than a book. Here is my recipe. 3 hashtags and a hook." So the basic idea that you've got 140 characters, typically 10 words. And so, for instance, just to play it out, it might be something like, "Get Found Fast, the podcast." www.getfoundfast.com/podcast at Chelsea Benham at Keith Keller. That's it. That's all you get. A hashtag, and then you might add some hashtags.
In one way, you have to abbreviate with the power words or punch words in the Twitter message right up front. You have to be very economical with your word choice.
You will see that everything I do wraps around this formula. 3 hashtags and a hooky title, and then the link to what you're talking about. That's it. That's all you get. And it's a real craft. It's a real art.
Well, you segue right into something that I find when I'm working with my clients. They want to understand better the hashtag, both why we use it, and what it symbolizes, and how it's effective when we're talking about the Twitter sphere. Can you elaborate what this hashtag is?
Yeah, so a hashtag is a very good combination of what you do and what I do. I work in the social media space, you work in the search space. So when you look for something in the search space, you type Indian restaurants Mentone, which is a suburb near me. And what happens is when you look on Google, it gives you all of the Indian restaurants near Mentone. Well, you can't do that on Twitter. So what someone did very cleverly is said, well, why don't we wrap it around a hashtag? So you've got 140 million tweets a day, 1 billion tweets a week, true story, going out in the Twitterverse, just running past you at 1 million miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But so what people have started doing now is saying, okay, look, I don't want to watch everyone's tweets. You follow hashtags. This is thinking about it from the user's experience. People are following keywords. The first main way is that keywords that we use in the English language. You know, words that we would look for on Google. Words that everyone understands that exist in the English language.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful way to separate your tweets out from the throng.
Mm-hmm.
The second way to do it, and this is very, very powerful if you can get it right, is to create your own hashtag. And what happens there, it takes a little bit of time, but if you actually build it, they go, I know, I'll give you this one. I just yesterday created this hashtag, tips from the Kellerverse. And they all show up in a line. So eventually, not yet, but eventually, people are going to go, well, look, if I ever want to know what Keith's doing, I just have to go to tips from the Kellerverse and it's all there. Right. Eventually, you build this branding around a particular hashtag. It's very, very, very good for events.
So as a quick insert right here, we want to talk about TWUBs. TWUBs is where actually you can do two things. You can discover what conversations are being had on the internet. I was plugging in Get Found TV. You can see all types of things coming up that belong to us, the various hashtags that belong to us that we created. But creating a hashtag is really important. As Keith was talking about, what do you do when you want to create a hashtag so that you can create dialogue and people following that hashtag? Well, TWUBs is where you do that, where you would click register a hashtag. And from there, you can create whatever name you want. In this case, we're going to go ahead with Virtual Media Mavens, which is the parent company to Get Found TV. So we want to register that hashtag. We want to identify what that hashtag is. So it's a company and brand. And we also want to pick the kind of topic that best fits that hashtag, which would be education, because Virtual Media Mavens, as the parent company to Get Found TV, we teach people how to get found online. So click Done. And it's going to want a few other bits of information. Again, the title and description. And we're going to put in our contact email, and we can go and select a headshot that we want to represent this hashtag. And we just click continue, and we are ready to go with our new hashtag that we hope to create information around and have people follow using TWUBS.
Now, is the hashtag, it obviously does eat up part of the 140 characters. So you want your hashtag buzzword to actually be quite short.
Yeah, it would make sense that you'd want it to be quite short, because remember, you've got 140 characters total.
Right.
And there is a real craft, real art to getting your message across in 10 words.
Yeah, there's actually an award, a global award for the best Twitter messages for the year.
Wow.
Yes.
I've got to try and get on